What's up, y'all? In this video we are reacting to teacher reports students to police after they stole her $300 Funko Pop. Firstly, I'm gonna sit here and say what y'all thinking. Why do you have a Funko Pop? I mean, I guess you could have a Funko Pop. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really like the Funko Pop. I'm thinking about Delulu. What are they called? Delulu. Foo. Something like that. What are those the new ones called? Anyways, let's get straight into this video. What am I talking about?
She been command me.
Let's get straight to it. I am finally filing a police report. So, as you guys may know, I was out for a few days last week. I had a sub, and I let my
Oh, and by the way, it was called a. Damn, I just asked what it was called. It was called a Delulu. I forgot what it was called. Damn, L memory, I'm cooked.
My students know to have integrity and just put my Hello Kitty back on my desk while I'm out, and no one would know a thing. It still has not been returned. So,
Tweety Bird, Tinkerbell, Little.
Do y'all remember growing up and you're in school, right? And say somebody steals something from the teacher or steal something from a different. Cause this happened to me too. Someone stole my fucking phone. I know it was you, Darius. Lame ass nigga. I know it was you. But you steal their they steal something from somebody in the class. And now it's like, okay, so my door's gonna be unlocked. You guys can just come in here during the lunch break, nutrition or recess, or come in here during lunch and just put it back. No one gets in trouble. It's anonymous. And that shit never gets put in back. That happened to me. Nigga stole my phone on the last. Someone stole my phone on the very last day of school. That nigga was plotting on my stupid ass. You do understand how hot, and I knew who it was too. Cause like, you can't steal something and start doing this to people. Who stole it? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe go check over it every time. It's never, oh, look, I don't got it. It's check them. Check over. It was you. I just wasn't big enough yet, so I couldn't do anything. I guess I'll just walk home. Nigga push me around.
Hello Kitty used to have people on lock, and it seems like those people grew up to become teachers. Meet D3 the teacher, a woman out of Texas who was one of those young girls who grew up to be obsessed with Tweety Bird. Made it her whole personality, and now her classroom is a reflection of
Tweety Bird? You mean Hello Kitty? See all these names for these girl things and these Funko Pops and the Lulu dolls or whatever?
just that.
They got us all confused.
Now, she's run into an issue recently where she had stepped out of her classroom for a couple of days and left a substitute in charge. But when she came back, one of her most prized possessions, a Hello Kitty Funko Pop that was very sentimental to her because it was given to her by one of her third grade students from one of her first classes, gotten stolen from her classroom.
there was 2 incidents of people stealing from me. All right, one, somebody stole my Hello Kitty collectible off my desk. I have an idea of who stole it. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to either tell me or to bring it back and just put it on my desk, or we're going to have to really take it there, and I really don't want to have to, but we can, because don't come in my room violating me in my space. Also, when I give out candy, I give it out when you ask me. Don't go into my things without asking me. Now I feel violated that you guys are taking stuff from me knowing that I spend my own money
She really talking to them?
my items.
Now, clearly there's a plethora of problems to address in this situation.
Here are some of the problems that I can see. Let me do this fast because it's a 30-minute video. I'm already 4 minutes recording. But I see that. Why do you got that on your desk? You can have it, but why do you got that on your desk? That's number 1. Number 2 is, I don't know. I'll just listen.
She has a huge trust issue within her own students and classrooms, and that's big. There's supposed to be a relationship and a bond that is going on with the teacher and with the students, to where they can at least have some trust so that things can be left in the classroom, whether it be the teachers or the students. 2, people are stealing. Like, this isn't a small situation. I know these are probably some young and dumb kids who don't know anything, see something cute and just feel like they can pick it up. But this woman is spending her own hard-earned money. And there's 2 things we know. Teachers don't make a lot of money, And in 2025, teachers are having to spend more of their own personal funds
for the
in order to
classroom
just get
stuff.
school supplies.
The era
Yeah.
of teachers having to spend their own money and a significant amount of money. I mean, we looking at these stories, and I ain't seen one yet that say below $500 to $1,000 of their own money that they've spent. This lady said, I bought my own printer, my own ink, my own paper for the printer, classroom set of highlighters, pencils, dictionaries, pens. You can't do your job without your supplies. It's like asking a doctor to do surgery without the proper equipment that he needs.
So not only is this teacher not making a whole lot of money, she's then having to use what money she does make, the little money that she does make, to buy her own school supplies.
Yeah,
And then
that's the worst. And my mom has a few jobs, but one of her jobs is being a teacher. So thinking about this and hearing this, it's like, dang. And then you realize someone like your mother or someone in your family that is that teacher. I know a lot of people that are teachers, actually. All levels: elementary, middle school, college teaching kids, and they're only 25 or 26. I know a few teachers. It's crazy. They got to put their own money in. It's crazy.
For little money she does have, she doesn't go out and go to the club on the weekends, buy expensive clothes, jewelry, new car, etc., etc. Hell, it probably wouldn't be a lot left. She does the extra mile and do things like buy candy and her own simple enjoyment of buying a Hello Kitty thing every once in a while to decorate her own room.
So it comes in this box. I just opened it this school year. I've been having it for 6 years. This is my first time opening it, and it happened in this class period. And I feel violated because why are you stealing my stuff?
Right when you open it, someone take that shit, snatch it.
I didn't buy it. That's the thing. One of my third grade students bought this for me 6 years ago. So
Oh,
I
like fifth
collected
grade.
it for this long. Right, now he's in 9th grade.
Damn, hold on.
And they go to this school. And I collected it since then, and I finally pulled it out.
I heard some voices. How old are they?
And they go to this school. And I collected it since then, and I finally pulled it out this year. And I've never had any problem with people stealing from me until this class.
So it is really, really messed up that this woman can't even have
It was definitely a
simple
guy.
things in her life, and the behavioral problems in her class.
I'm just gonna tell you how it is. It's a guy. It's a boy in that class that stole it. It's a boy that stole it. I remember being that age, and it wasn't me stealing, but like whenever there was a sub, they will go through, the teacher's drawers back there, take the metal scissors, do just random stuff, and don't let it be one of them teachers that give out candy at the door, or you get a exit, you answer a special question, they like, here now, because we was running through all of that too. Now the candy, I was putting my hand in the bag.
Needs to be addressed. How can she properly teach if she doesn't
But
feel comfortable in her own place and space?
Yeah, I was 7th
Before we
grade.
get started today, you guys are going to write a journal prompt about your behavior, because one, we have a lot of behavior problems in this class. Not everybody. A lot of you guys are great, and I really appreciate y'all for being respectful. But some of us are not as mature some days, and we're going to have to stop that if we want to continue to do scavenger hunts, eat candy, and have a cool time. I want you to start really thinking about
Damn,
your
she seemed like a cool teacher too.
behavior, how you can be more mature, how you can keep your hands off of my stuff unless you ask, because I give you candy if you ask. Or if I say no, I just say no.
Now, I can applaud this teacher for holding these students accountable in this situation. We've covered a lot on this channel about school and teachers and different things like that, and it doesn't seem like a lot of accountability is being delved out in 2025. Whether it be from the way that these kids dress or these teachers dress, whether it be with the way that the actions are being had in school in these different classrooms or out in the public. It's good to see that there is a situation or system in which something can happen, albeit something terrible, but a teacher is doing the best that she can to hold these young students accountable for their actions. Now, Ms. D3, the teacher, gives her students in the classroom a timeline, essentially. She says that you have a week in order to put the Funko Pop back, or she will be exacerbating the issue and going towards the next level. But what happens after that is something that, honestly, I couldn't have even imagined happening. And this is probably where I say this goes from potentially, giving these kids some accountability to taking it way too far.
All right, you guys, let's get straight to it. I am finally filing a police report. As you guys may know, I was out for a few days last week, and I let all my students know to have integrity and just put my Hello Kitty back on my desk while I'm out and no one would know a thing. It still has not been returned. So I am finally filing a police report. So that is currently what's happening.
But ain't it just a Funko? Like, I get a kid stole it. One of your students stole it. But it's a Funko Pop! I did that for the clip. It's a Funko Pop.
It is a shame that I can't feel
I get it's the principle behind it.
Safe in my classroom as I have over the past few years. To know that my item was stolen and not returned to me is very heartbreaking.
And this is where I feel conflicted. Now, granted, she has every right to feel the way that she feels. This woman is...
I feel like, if anything, just go throughout the rest of the week, the rest of the year with that class. If you know someone in that class, it was just a little bit of punishment. Like, no more scavenger hunt, no this, no that. We gonna sit here and we really gonna read the dictionary every single day. You know what I mean? But, and then you give candy to those other people, and every time you leave, just take the candy out. Or put a lock over the thing. But to call the police on some kids and do it that way, I feel you, but like there's a lot of kids that didn't do anything. It's just like, bro, the Funko is like what, 15, 20? Like, it's the principle, but like it's not.
And has been a teacher for a very long
I could
time.
buy you a
Has never
Funko.
had these sorts of problems. And finally, when she pulls out this one very sentimental Funko Pop to her, she runs into the biggest issues. She has her trust broken. Now, there were situations earlier in the year in which probably
That's
she
just how I
had her
feel.
questioning her class, candy was getting stolen, etc., etc. But nothing to the extent of when she leaves her classroom to go on break for a few days, that she has to feel the need to pack up her room before she takes her 2-day, 3-day, 4-day vacation or whatever the case may be.
Okay, y'all, like, I'm not playing. I am not leaving nothing behind because I cannot
Damn.
trust my students while I'm gone. So you see me packing up everything off my desk because I cannot come back.
I mean, I guess when you get something stolen from, you are kind of like, damn, what else would they take? What else would they steal? Without me even realizing or with me noticing. I noticed the Funko, but what else around his room have they, like, would they take or have they taken? And I haven't realized. So I kind of feel her.
Stuff is gone. Yep, I'm taking my stapler, my doorbell, my pens. There will be nothing left behind for anyone to take.
If I'm in my own house, if I'm in my own place of business, my own safe place that I've cultivated and created that makes me feel comfortable and energetic to do whatever job I have, I would be pissed
And
off.
it depends, because I'm thinking elementary school. Don't call the police on the elementary school kids, because I feel like she's doing 5th graders. But if she's like doing middle school, then I kind of feel it. I kind of feel she's doing it to some 8th graders. It's like 7th, 8th graders. It's kind of like, dang. You know?
If I had to strip down my 2 lightsabers, my mask, my lights over there, any of this equipment, just because I'm gone for a couple of days, it would make me very frustrated, and I would have to figure out a way to really check my surroundings and check my people. I should be able to leave these things out without the fear of these things disappearing, or I just wouldn't have those people in the space. Now, she can't do that because she's a teacher, but that's just the way I would feel. But I do think that potentially bringing in the police in this situation is a little bit too far. There's a couple of things to note here in this situation. First and foremost, it was discovered through this whole situation that this wasn't just any old ordinary Funko Pop. If it was one that could have been replaced by going to the dollar
it's
store
not?
Or Walmart or whatever, then
It's just a sentimental value?
Totally different situation. We probably wouldn't.
Or is it rare?
Not only is it one that holds sentimental value, but it
Okay, I
actually
don't
holds
give a fuck
monetary
then.
value. Yes, her student gave it to her 6 years ago in the 3rd grade, and I'm pretty sure it was valueless then. But now it's been discovered that this Funko Pop can go upwards to $300 on the secondary market.
I did not know this was a valuable, right? This was sentimental to me because my student bought me this 6 years ago.
Nah, she want that bread. See, now I'm like, go buy one. Because I don't know about Funko Pops, especially about now the Hello Kitty ones. Now, that police report's getting filed. I don't care. On some 7th, 8th
When I
graders.
finally took it out the box this year, and TikTok informed me that this was worth a lot of money. But this is not why I care so much about this. 1, I care about it because it's mine. I don't care how much it costs. 2, it's sentimental because my 3rd grade student gave it to me 6 years ago. And 3, why are you stealing somebody else's property? And now that it has value, I can file a police report. So thank you all for that advice. I will be taking it and I will be doing it because I mean business.
Now, $300 Funko Pop is probably the craziest thing to me in the world. But if this is supposed to be some sort of teaching moment and holding accountability moment, this should not be about the value of the thing, but the principle of the action. If you want to get the police involved, get the police involved. I don't necessarily agree with that, but fine. But do that based on the fact that there's principle involved.
Even though a judge said I would do it too,
which is the second thing to bring up. It seems as though she hasn't gone through the proper channels and steps because she hasn't contacted parents or principals about the situation or the matter.
No, I have not got my principal involved. No, I have not emailed parents. I don't know. No, I have not emailed parents. Parents barely send emails when we're talking about grades or behavior. So no, I have not.
She's in a big conundrum, and I get that you want to handle this.
Conundrum is the perfect word.
Because you would hope that your students who are young adults, I don't think I mentioned that these are seniors in high school.
Damn! They're seniors in high. He said, oh, so I guess she got it in third when she was teaching third grade and then moved up. See, I'm thinking middle school. You in high school? Someone knew the value of that joint. They knew the value. They knew exactly what they were doing. See, I was one of the people when in school, you know, if someone was doing some crazy shit behind the teacher's desk or like doing something that's like even picking on somebody. Now everybody say this, but like when someone was like bullying somebody or like bullying, because there wasn't like real like bullying, but there was like you know, making fun of somebody and you could just see their reaction like this, like they're not really messing with it. You know, I would be the person that's like, bro, chill, bro. Chill. Or I would join in the joke and be like, oh, but, and I'm always that person. Some people say I'm never too serious, or like, I be on them too much, but it's because I don't, you know, it's just something I deal with. But if I would have seen somebody doing, I would have been like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You doing way too much, bro. Put it back. What are you doing? Why would you take that? That's how I would be. I don't know why anybody else didn't do that.
An age and a place in which they would handle things in the most professional manner. But there's a lot of assumptions going on, and to just get the police involved, I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. Sure, they get routed.
Seniors in high school, get them involved.
Candy. But you aren't even 100% certain as to who stole this thing.
Next thing is, no, I do not know 100% who took it.
I do think that this teacher is trying the best that she can with what she has in her availability. Now, I do wish you would just go to the principal, escalate it to the parents before, you know, bringing in a police report to point fingers at anybody, somebody, nobody. She said she had an idea as to who it was, but she doesn't have a clear answer as to who did the said pilfering of the Hello Kitty doll. And I can acknowledge how tiresome this may be. She should be focusing on, you know, anything but this. I saw the letters that she had them write, and man, it doesn't look like these kids can write or read on grade level.
This one right here says the truth. I don't know how true this is, but let's read it. Okay, so my behavior in this class is mediocre because I act up sometimes, yell and cuss, but other times I be acting good and on task doing my work.
I be acting
talking
good.
quietly.
I be acting good. Ma'am or sir, you're staying one more year.
On the project, but anyways, I had seen blank take the Hello Kitty and sell it on eBay, and seen blank take candy, but blank and blank piss me off so bad they annoying, and blank steal gummy bears, and blank makes me mad, and blank be. I'm not even gonna say that last part.
Are these kids writing a paper to their teacher or texting a friend? That's crazy to me.
No, that's ridiculous.
Most disappointing to me is that there are so many people on the internet that are looking to castrate and crucify these children without having the full understanding as to what's going on. Her class.
You know what I feel like? I feel like if you would just say you know, you guys write your reports, you know, this half of the class, you say today, this half of the class, you come over here and do this and write this, and this half of the class, you stay tomorrow at lunch and write what happened when the sub wasn't there, who took it, whoever does, literally whoever tells me gets a passing letter grade. I'm guaranteeing you these seniors, whoever's failing that class, I guarantee you these seniors start talking. Cause shit, I would too. No matter what you do for the rest of the year, I'm giving you a passing grade. And then right when you get the answer of whoever did it, and you say, hey, you did it, I know, everybody told me it was it, or whatever, you're the teacher, you can say, You got to do the work to pass. Fuck you. Not fuck you, but like, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't just pass you. I just need to find out who took my stuff. You feel me?
Or even if the kids had done it, there is still a possibility that the kids did not do it and this could have been somebody else. It's the most craziest thing in the world how we're so ready to just say, you know, screw those kids, throw them underneath the bus. At the end of the day, I can applaud her because I think that she is a good teacher. We've crucified
She's a good teacher. You can tell.
A lot for their lack of professionalism, and ultimately that's a major complaint in society today, is that teachers don't care. And it's clear that this teacher does care. She's spending her own money, she's taking out time to, you know, find ways to do good things for the kids, whether it be through games, rewards, or whatever the case may be. And she has been, before, you know, this situation, trying to be civil with the kids in their misbehaviors and their transgressions and different things like that. The thing I don't like is that this has gotten to this point where you're skipping steps, this chain of command, and going straight from involved parents, involved principal, let's go to the police.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you skip steps, but at the same time, principal's not gonna care. We know how principals are with their kids. We don't need to know how they are with their co-workers or their beneath thems. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, parents, Timmy didn't do it. I can see it right there. Timmy didn't do it though. Or I'm not going to tell, because if I tell, my kid might not graduate, or it might be harder, or like some parents will, and I applaud those parents that will hold their kids to some, you're not stealing, especially not from a teacher. You know, I'm gonna go and tell them because you're tripping, you're wild or whatever. But a lot of parents don't even know what their kids are doing at school. They don't even see them pull out homework. Why don't they see them pull out hey, where'd you get that Hello Kitty from? Oh, I bought it from a friend for like $5. Okay, move on. Like, how are they gonna know? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna end the video right there. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me see what you guys want to see in the future. And I'm out.